Hey guys, welcome back to Highland Handmade Crafts. I'm just going to slowly bring you a bit further this way. Right, so it's another Wednesday and I decided I'm going to do this new mould that I got in the post the other day. I've seen a few people do it. It is a, what do you call them? A little coaster and a little teacup with a little heart on it, which keeps getting dirty somehow. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm still recovering. I found out recently that I had COVID. So yeah, it's taken me quite a while to recover. So yeah, back to the video. I'm going to do these today and I'm going to do them for Wet and Wild Wednesday that is hosted by Cassie from CWV or Artistry. She's an amazing artist along with so many others, and if you want to see the other videos you'll find them in the description below. So yeah, I'm gonna do these both in resin, I think. I think I'm gonna do them both in resin, and we'll see how that looks. I don't really have a plan yet for this in particular, but I'm going to see how it goes. But obviously it's going to be beach themed. So yeah, let me mix up some resin and we'll see what we can create with this. I'll be right back. And here we go again with the resin. I mixed up around 100 millilitres of resin for this. It wasn't quite enough for both moulds, but it did okay. I decided I wanted to try and do a marbling effect. I've seen Michelle off of Glitz and Glitter do a lot of marbling lately, and I've not really tried it, especially with mica powder. I've not tried it at all with that yet, so I decided that I'm going to try and do some marbling with this particular project. And quite frankly, for my first time marbling, it didn't do too badly. I actually liked it. So yeah, I'm just giving that resin a good mix. I am using all-purpose Apex resin today. I have completely run out of my J-Diction Fast Cure now. Not that I would use Fast Cure on this anyway. This resin is a lot thinner and it produced a lot less bubbles, which is what I want for this particular project. I want to try and avoid the bubbles as much as possible. So that's my resin stirred. I have sped this up just slightly so you didn't need to see me mixing that through, but any beginners out there, I mixed this resin for about 3 minutes, and that allowed it to be thoroughly mixed. If it's not thoroughly mixed, you can tell quite easily with the resin itself. If it's streaky, it may need mixing just a bit more. So I'm just putting the resin in a few different little cups here, and I was going to just use 2 cups and just mix in. I wanted to mix in 3 colours, so I wanted to mix in interference green, a dark blue, I don't know where the dark blue came from, I've had it ages, and a white. I wanted to mix the interference green with the blue, but the blue just ate it up, so I did the interference green in a totally different cup to the blue or the white. So I'm just giving that a good mix. With mica powder, you really need to mix it thoroughly, otherwise it's just going to float to the top, any clumps that are left. Unfortunately, with my interference powder, a few clumps did get left, even though I did mix it quite thoroughly. It obviously wasn't enough, so yeah, I did get a few clumps, but quite frankly, it just added to the effect a little bit, so I didn't really mind it. They weren't that visible anyway, but I could clearly see them. So there I am, just giving them all a good mix. I still need to do my interference. So I didn't measure any of this out, I just basically guessed how much of each colour I was going to need, and I did try and get them equal amounts, but I don't think I quite got it right, but that didn't matter in the end. It still did quite a good job with the marbling, but unfortunately I think the interference green just got eaten up by the other colours. But I will say this, it did give a lovely shimmery effect, I think, to the blue. So it didn't get completely swallowed, but it did get lost a little bit in the white and the blue. But it did give that lovely shimmery effect. So what I did with the marbling is I just basically poured one colour in at a time on top of each other. So I just did each colour separately. Obviously I felt I needed a bit more interference in there. So yeah, all I did was pour each colour on top of each other and just let the resin just guide itself down. And this worked really well. The other thing you can do with marbling is layer each colour on top of the other in the cup instead. Some people even give it a little bit of a mix to get them to marble properly. And some people use a split cup as well. So there are a few ways to do this technique. I have used the split cup before. It did work a little bit, but I think I still need a bit more practice with the split cup. But this technique definitely worked wonders for this particular project. So, I obviously did the same with the teacup. I just layered the colours on top of each other. I did use every last scrap of resin that I had left, and I had to use a few scrappies as well that I had left over from previous pours, and even that didn't fill it all the way to the top. So next time I think I might make up maybe 150 millilitres of resin, just so that I've got enough to fill it up. But it only left like maybe a centimetre off of the cup, and I even took some out of the coaster as well, just to see if I could fill the cup up. But it didn't work, so I just let it cure, and then when it had cured and I demoulded it, as you'll see later, I put some UV resin over the back, and it it just sealed that bottom up and made it a lot smoother. And I also did the same with the coaster as well. So I'm just going to put you some music on now and just let you watch me just finish the teacup off, and I'll be back for demould. my goodness. Goodness grief. Hi guys, welcome back. So these are all cured up now. I will have a lip on the bottom, but that is fine with me. I can sort that out later. I just want to see what they look like. This is not too bad to demould actually. This marbling's gorgeous. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Look at that. There's a few bubbles, micro bubbles that is there. But other than that, some of the mica powder didn't quite get mixed in enough as well, so. But all in all, it looks really, really pretty. I'm really happy with that. Honestly, I really am. Now, there are a bit of rough patches down there because I did put, I better put this back to normal. There we go. Right, let's demould this. I can easily put like a layer of UV resin on the bottom to get rid of all this and sand it all down as well. So it's not going to be a bother. That's a really pretty coaster as well. I'm quite happy with how these have turned out. These are really pretty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sort out the bottoms of these, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to fill this up with resin, and I've got some stickers with some sea animals on them, so I might put those in, but I'm not sure yet. I also might put a sea life sticker on the coaster, but yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but this has turned out really nicely. I love the marbling. Don't know if you can see. Absolutely beautiful, just the way I wanted it to turn out. So just give me a few minutes, let me decide what I'm doing. I'll get these bits sorted out, and yeah, we'll see what we can do.
I'm not losing my mind. Starting a new journey is always gonna be scary, but as I walk to harbor and I watch as the tides grow stronger, raising gods, please be with me. Help show people what I can see. Highland homemade crafts, my inspiration is where I'm at. Scottish Highlands, so beautiful and mighty. Sing for me and bless me to keep my creations tidy. I have so many ideas floating in my mind. I might need help to decide. have so many people who want to watch me all over the world. A great community, let's have fun with the creations that will be done. It makes this creator happy that you would want to subscribe to me. Highland homemade crafts. My inspiration is where I'm at. Scottish Highlands, so beautiful and mighty. Sing for me and bless me to keep my creations tidy. I have so many ideas floating in my mind. I might need help to decide. Time is a wonder, and sometimes there are blunders. UV resin can be tricky, but don't lose hope or try to be picky. Just keep practicing and keep on tackling. Ooh, don't give up, don't give up. It's not too late to join the club. Beginner or experienced, we are family. So no one should feel alone. Just rally the cavalry on. If you're feeling down, don't think, just go to town. Resin can be freeing, even when your workspace needs clearing. Don't be afraid, just feel the love of everyone.
Okay guys, I think that's all I'm going to do to it. The sticker didn't go in quite as I planned, but it still looks really pretty in my opinion. And I did the coaster as well. Silver's still a bit wet. So that one went on a bit better than, I'm sorry for the glare, a bit better than what the dolphin did, but all in all they both look really pretty. I'm really happy with them. I'll see if I can try and pick this up. Again, I'm sorry for the glare. I don't know about you, but I think that's really pretty. So that's the end of the video now. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching my video, and I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Hello to all my new subscribers, and thank you for subscribing. And thank you for your likes, comments, all of the things. I am really, really appreciative of everything that you do to support my channel. And yeah, I just, the last thing I've got to say is I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you're all having a good day and week as well. Just stay positive and keep crafting, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Let's go into my Highland fells and look in my book of spells, creating wonders in my domain. The Resin is calling my name. Somewhere in my box of molds there's a beauty that will unfold, creating magic with this liquid gold, and I wonder what will demold. Let my head be full of voices, sing me a rain